Hello and welcome to lesson 15 of the workbook. My name is Linda and I'm a student of A Course in Miracles, sharing with you every day my reflections on each lesson. And the headline of today's lesson is "My thoughts are images that I have made." Now, that is not that exciting part of the lesson. Obviously, it's very important. But the really exciting part, I think you can all agree with me if you are going through the lessons as well, is that it's an introduction of Edges of Light or light episodes. Yay, right? Were you not the same excited as I was when you read that for the first time? So what it means is that when we separate ourselves more and more from the way of seeing that we currently do, then we start to have glimpses of vision, which is described as edges of light around the objects in our life. And when I read this, it reminded me of something, and I was reminded about this already in some of the previous lessons. It's a picture that I got into my mind already months ago. I'm pretty sure it was during one of my meditations that I kind of got a vision of something. It was describing us as beings of light, of pure light, coming kind of down from somewhere, but just being arrows and a being of light that is just connected to something higher as well through light. But then it has a mask of the ego put over it, and that dims the light to nearly zero. So on the other side of the mask of the ego, which was at the front of our bodies, we would just see mostly darkness. I actually tried to recreate the picture that I had in my mind with ChatGPT, and I got some pretty close results that I will share with you here now, that helped me put my vision that I had in my head into pictures that I can share as well. Reflecting on this then means that the vision that I had in my mind would make sense in the description in lesson 15 about the edges of light, that we would start seeing these light edges around the objects or people in our lives. But let's talk as well about the description of image making in paragraph 1 of lesson 15. It states that we don't really see, but we create images. We think we see, but what actually happens is that our thoughts create an image, and that's what we think we see. It does align with the biology of our eyes. Our eyes don't really see, our brain does. Our eyes only take in all of the information of light, all the different rays of light and shadows. It takes in the information, it sends it to the brain, and the information there gets put into an image by the brain. It doesn't happen in the eyes, it actually happens in our brain. So I can completely follow the description here in paragraph 1 of lesson 15 because it fully aligns with biology. But where my imagination of my analytical mind stumbles is at the fact that so many of us see the same things, right? We all see the motorway in front of us. We don't all drive around like maniacs all on our own motorways. We all drive down one motorway, and we actually can do it that well that we hardly ever have accidents. So that is where I guess I come to the edges of my imagination to understand how we can all see the same things if they're not real. And I know that this is something you could call it collective seeing. It's what we created as a collective because we are all one, right? We are all connected with each other. But still, this is something where my analytical mind just goes, huh? How does that work? And I'm sure that this is going to be resolved throughout this year, throughout me working through the workbook. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure this will change. Okay, what did you think about lesson 15? What was your experience as well with the exercise, going through it? Share with me your experiences, your thoughts, your stumbles that you might have had in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and tomorrow I will see you again for lesson 16. 16 we are already. See you then. Bye bye.